Hey, I'm just gonna start recording this video where this is the follow-up to the guaranteed win in betting, yet you might not get a profit. So winning is not the same thing as getting a profit. So last time we went and we played hockey. We started with the Panthers, which the game is done. As you can see, it does not appear here. And we also went, let's go back to basketball, but we didn't choose the NBA. We chose the NCAA, and the game is currently going on, which is Duke and Connecticut. So let's see how we did. Uh, so it shows nothing, right? So what's settled? I lose a lot. This is a win. We won, but I told you, I guaranteed you there would be a win. I didn't guarantee you a profit. I played three games. One, Duke and the hockey game, two, Duke and the hockey game with a different outcome, which I lost, and Duke with the hockey game with a third outcome, which I lost. As I told you, I played at first the same hockey game, Panthers versus Rangers, with all possible outcomes, meaning a tie, which is the one that won, one with the possibilities of the Panthers winning, that didn't happen, and the possibility of the Rangers winning. That didn't happen. Mind you, this was in the first period, not the whole game. Although the game is over, and quite frankly, I don't know who won. I don't care. I was just betting on high profit odds, right? So if I go back to show you what I did, I'm going to show you that I went into, for example, I'm not going to play into the live games, Dallas versus Philadelphia, right? I scrolled down completely down. This is Bet 365 if you're asking. And there's a game right here with all positive odds 155. That's a lot. So for $1, um, I messed up. Let me go back. Let's see here. Where's the game? Okay, here we go. So for $1, I win 255. So I make $1.55. If I were to pick the tie, which my last game, my last three tickets, the tie one, 175. So I make $1.75 on the dollar I bet. And if I were to pick the Flyers, this is all in the first period, it's not the whole game, who scores the most and wins that period, right? I pick the Flyers, for example, I get $3.05 for the $1 I bet. So let's do the math. If I bet $3 on $1 here, $1 here, $1 here, the most I can win, I guess, would be 5 cents on my dollar. Because don't forget, I spent three different tickets, three different outcomes. And if I were to win with the Flyers, which are most likely not going to score more in the first period, it could happen, but this is mathematical. We don't care about luck, okay? The most I can win would be 5 cents. Makes sense, right? So for a crazy maniac who likes to bet a lot of money on $100, like all these gurus talking about, oh, I make money and I make a professional career betting, they'd go put their child daycare daytime money on that, and I got things to do. I got bills to pay. I got children to raise. So I can't do all that. I'm just playing $1 to show you how betting will ruin your life. And I just won today, but that doesn't mean I'm going to win all the time. And that's why I'm only playing small amounts. That's why I have no new followers because they're not interested in somebody playing $1. But look at this. $100, I get a return of $305. That's $205 extra on the $100 I win. I mean, that I bet. Don't forget, I do, let's say you bet three games, it's $300. So I made $5 for the $300 I risked. Not very smart. So what I did last time is I said, let's say we bet the three outcomes. For example, let's take the smallest one, right? Let's say I were to play $3 and that one wins, which is the most likely to win. I'd only make I'd lose basically 45 bucks. So let's put it back to $1. This way people actually understand what we're doing here. Okay, so for the $1 you put, you'd only win 255. Don't forget, you bet 3 times, so that's $3. So do the math. 3 minus $2.55. You lose, I guess, 45 cents if my calculations are correct. I don't know. I'm bad at math. Okay. So you do the math and you figure it out. My point is, you're $3, 3 different games, $1 each games. You better get the one that gives you 5 cents profit. So yes, it guarantees that you're gonna win in one of those 3 games, but it does not guarantee that you get a profit. Now, what we did last time is we bet, for example, on 2 sports with those 3 outcomes, right? We changed the game. We find an edge, and that's how we won. And by the way, we won. The game is still going on. If you want to go to my bets, I won, right? But the Duke game was an early payout. So even if Duke were to lose, I made my money. This is luck. It's not being smart. It's not strategy. So before you start betting your life, figure things out. Play small amounts. This is a trick that wins all the time. It wins all the time. But you just got to find the edge. And that's that high value bet that you most likely, unless there's a hurricane or something, they're not stupid. They know what the odds are, So you're most likely to win all the time. You just got to play all outcomes. And that's doesn't matter what sport. I chose hockey. I could have chose soccer. Let's go back to, for example, I don't know, is there a soccer game going on somewhere? Boom. Okay, let's see. Don't forget, they all have to be positive, right? So let's play Norway Tuesday, the 31st of March. Today, what are we today? We're the Sunday, the 29th. Okay, so the 31st, Norway or Switzerland would be, I guess, this game here. Okay, if I put $1 and I play 3 different outcomes, I'm already losing $1 if the home teams wins, which I think is Norway. If I place this here, this team wins, this guarantees me 40 cents on the $3. But this is actually not bad. I think I'm gonna go with these odds. Yeah, just hope Norway doesn't win. But it's soccer. What the heck do I know? So I won't even try that one because that's not even worth it. I think the hockey one is better, but let's and it's too far. I prefer something that's today. So all right. So let's go back to NCAA. What game is going on? Saturday, April 4th. That's too damn far. I'm not playing that. So let's go to the NBA. Is there a game tonight? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. They're saying Houston is highly favored to beat the lowly Pelicans. But what about OKC and the New York Knicks? I wouldn't go against the Knicks. Mm-mm. You never know. I don't know. Maybe SGA, whatever, is hurt, or they're gonna sit him down. I don't know. What about the Warriors versus the Nuggets? Why are the Warriors that bad? Is there something I don't know? Don't they have Curry? I haven't watched basketball in a while, and I really don't care. But I'm gonna go here with, and don't judge me. I really couldn't care less about basketball. I'm just looking at odds. Okay, I'm gonna choose the Rockets. They're playing the Pelicans. 240. All right. So now let's go back to hockey again. What game is there? We'll take the one that's gonna start soon, I guess, right? So all the way to the bottom. Um, and we're gonna pick that first period again. Boom. So now $3, 3 different outcomes. It's gonna give me $4.32. I don't care who wins, as long as the Pelicans lose. Place this bet. $1. There you go. Reuse. Choose this one. Place this bet. I win 96 cents on my $3 overall. Reuse. Choose the Devils. What's that song? No, there's a change. Oh, there's a change. Do I accept the change? Yes, I accepted the change. So now I'm gonna go into the what's open right now. So 3 outcomes, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the 3 games. I don't care if it's the Devils that wins the first period. I don't care if it's a tie or if it's the Chicago Blackhawks that win. All I care is that Houston better not lose. Okay, if Houston just wins, and let's say they're leading by 20, I get an early payout. As you can see, early payout, early payout, early payout. So this does not guarantee an overall win because I added a like spice to the ticket by saying Houston. That changes the odds. The odds were perfect if it was only one game, three different outcomes. But the fact that all games have Houston, Houston better win. So the point of this is you saw me win today in the settled ticket where I got my money back. So I made on the $3, I made $1 extra, right? And like an idiot, I went and bet $3. So if I win, I guess I'm $2 up, I guess, something like that. If I lose, then I went from initially $10.17 to $8.25. Do the math. So keep betting your life away, thinking you have an edge. You don't. It's luck. I just happened to show you that someone that puts a lot of money on these games, they make a lot of money and then they sell you their picks thinking they're experts. You're not an expert. You're not an expert. It's just simple math. And listen, you want more tips like this? I got a bunch more on how I screwed my life and lost all a bunch of money. And I won a lot. I won a lot, but I didn't make profit. So if you think you have something better than me and you can be a pro better, go ahead, follow. At least be useful somehow. Follow. Nobody's following, so follow the channel. I want to see 20K views. You're buying bets off of losers. So let's see what goes on. So follow me for more.